Okay, welcome back, everybody. Today's Friday, last day before spring break. So on Wednesday we had our midterm exam, which covered chapters 1 through 6. I was fairly pleased with the results. I felt like everyone did pretty well on it. So good job there. Um, if you want to review the exam, you can come by my office to review it if you're not in class today. So if you want to see the actual breakdown of your grade and what you missed and the notes on your test, please come by my office and see me and see my office hours on the syllabus. Um, so let's just see here. So we are down here the week before spring break, 2nd through the 8th. So we had our midterm exam. The grades are posted here, so check that out. Um, your actual midterm grades will be due by 4 today, I believe, so they'll be posted into the system. I don't know when they release them. If once we post them in, they're available to you. I don't know how that works. I'm kind of new to this. So, but the overall midterm standing of where you are in your courses are due this afternoon from faculty, so be on the lookout for that. But your midterm exam grades are posted here. Um, Next, let's see project details. We'll spend just a few minutes on this. So pretty much what the project's going to be for this course is I'm going to have everybody look at a particular CAFRE, one of the comprehensive annual financial reports. I've chosen for us to do, we'll go ahead and pull it up, the city of Detroit for the year ended 2018, I believe is it? Yeah, June for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2018. So they end on June 30th instead of the end of the calendar year. So this is the report we're going to use here. Let me just show everyone how I actually got to this. So there's actually, you know what? Let me just do this. Let me just go ahead and do this way. It won't be any issue. Just bear with me just a second. See if this works. Let me try something. Project. I'll just name it project for now. I might rename it later. We'll just call it final project. I'll just call it project for now. Sorry, I don't know what else to call it right now. Okay, let's see if that works here. That way you have the link right here on it. Let's see what that does. So it brought us right to it. Let me exit out of this one here and just make sure. Just one more time. Just bear with me. I'm almost done. I'm gonna switch. Go to your all's view real quick to make sure we can access it. Okay, so project. There we go. So it works. That's the easiest way to do it. Now there's no misunderstanding of how to find it. No, it won't be like the homework. I should have done this for the homework. Remember, there was a homework where we had to deal with um, the CAFRE, and I'm flubbed up on that one. Okay, so the project. So obviously the project's going to be the CAFRE. So just click on the link. I might update the name on it. Maybe not, but so just click on the link here. Obviously the hyperlink, and it'll pull it right up for us. Um, so pretty much we know what the outlay of a comprehensive annual financial report is, right? It has 3 sections. What are the 3 sections again?
Introductory,
Uh-huh.
and is it financial
Yep.
and statistical?
Right. Absolutely. Um, so just in knowing the 3 different parts of it. Um, so pretty much, let me just go over the raw details of this on it. So we're going to do a five page report on this. Okay, double spaced Word document, 12-point font. Okay. Um, so I know it sounds like a lot, but we have half a semester to work on this. Okay, and I think it's totally doable. I mean, You can do probably about a half page a week or a page a week moving forward, however you want to do it, or even work at spring break, whatever it is. But it's going to be 5 pages, double space, not bad. So really, only 2.5 pages, single space, not bad. So 5 pages, double space, 12-point font, and I'll put the details, up underneath it. I'll give the actual assignment details. But pretty much what I want you all to do is just go through and pick out some of the stuff out of the statistical section, out of the financial section, out of the introductory section, and I'll pinpoint certain items that I want you to pay attention to. But let's just take a little look at it. So we can see we got the little cover here. City of Detroit, a stamp, when it was founded, incorporated, the area, the population. Let's see here. So here we got the introductory, letter of transmittal, auditor general's letter. So does all this stuff, financial letter, report letter, MD&A, basic financial statements. Do you notice all this stuff is going right along with all the stuff that we studied? Then we have the notes, the required supplementary information, other supplementary information, and then the statistical section. So that breaks it down and tells you all the pages and everything that it's on. You can notice this is a monster of a report here. So the whole point of this project is to get you all familiar with seeing a true CAFRE, because this is the end result that governments or municipalities are going to furnish. This is the granddaddy of their reports. So pretty much what I want you all to do is just go through here and just tell me some stuff about what they got going on, the key points that they got going on, like some infrastructure projects, the financial, the financial, is it the financial distress? Are they in a good financial situation? And like I said, I'll give you some key points to focus on when you're writing. But for the most part, I'm going to give you some key points, but I want you all to kind of just navigate through it and get a feel for it, and just write me a report and just make it interesting for the most part. I don't want to give you too much parameters. I want to kind of make it a little open-ended, because my whole point in us doing this project is just to get familiar with seeing these reports and just being able to navigate through them. Like I said, I'll point a few key things out, but just try to have fun with it and point out what you think is important, to me, because like I said, I'm going to be familiarizing myself with the report, so I'm going to know whether you BS it or whether you're truly pulling the data out. That's the point in picking a particular comprehensive annual financial report. So know that I am going to be familiar with it. So me leaving it a little open-ended, don't try to play me, as a fool with me leaving it a little open-ended. With that being said, I will, like I said, and I'll say it last time, I will point out a few things that I want you all to stick out or point out. But let's just scroll through it and spend about 5-10 minutes on it. Right here, remember we said in the introductory they'll show like an organizational chart. So here we go. So some things I might ask, like, who's the mayor? Tell me a little bit about some of the key figures in it. I might ask you some questions like, tell me some stuff like what the fund balances are and what makes them up. Let's see here. So we've got that, and then it's just showing some activities they got going on. So it's saying City of Detroit announced plans in August 2017 to board up 11,000 blight abandoned houses that won't be demolished or rehabilitated. So it's just going through and showing it. Here's the actual organizational breakdown of the chart here. So it's got all kinds of stuff. Like I said, here's the auditor's opinion. So another thing, just the main points. Obviously, the auditor's report is important. So tell me what was it, a clean report? Well, did they have to make any amendments to it or any adjustments, stuff of that sort? I think by now we should know what the key points of the CAFRE are. Only thing that I will require for the most part is I want a little bit out of each section. Not as much weight on the statistical section, because we know that's kind of just extra supplementary stuff that's not required. So focus the most of it on the first part, the introductory. Obviously, the introductory and financial is going to be the main part. So we can see here, management discussion and analysis, unaudited. So highlights for the government-wide, the fund level, capital and long-term debt activities, a review of the financial statements. We can see here's a summary of the net position from June 30th, 2018 and 2017. So you can see the years, primary government, business type activities, governmental activities, and we can see the assets, deferred inflows. So it goes verbatim. I mean, it's everything we've been looking at. Management discussion and analysis, just the main key points. Government-wide changes in net position. So we got the governmental activities, business type activities, total primary government, and once again revenue by source, general revenues, the expenses by function or by character, and then by function. So I mean it's got everything we need in here. Tells you a little more about the funds. I know I'm kind of scrolling through, but like I said, it's a monster report, and I don't expect you all to read the whole thing. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, this is a massive report. You know, just skim through it and just pull out what you think is important, the key points. Tell me some stuff about it. My main thing is show me that you've skimmed it and you can write 5 pages out of it with the stuff that you think is important. Obviously, financials is important. I want to know about their net position. I want to know about their, their main revenue stuff, what the strength of the cities, infrastructure, stuff like that. A little bit about the organizational stuff, just the overall scope of it. And really, I don't really see any need for me. I just feel like I'm up here rambling on because, like I said, I just want you all to get used to seeing this. Like I said, I'll be fair grading it as long as I know that you all actually, skimmed this report and pulled out data and just make it interesting for me to read. Put it that way. Prove to me that you skimmed it, that you actually use this report. Pull the main points out and just make it interesting, something interesting for me to read. Like I said, I'll be skimming it and familiarizing myself with it as well. If you have any questions or anything on it, just let me know. Like I said, I'll give us a little more detail on, to give us a little bit of a framework to try to stay in. But for the most part, have fun with it and just do the best you can with it and just get familiar with it. Is there any questions concerning it? Pretty straightforward. So once again, this won't be due until the week before finals week. So we got plenty of time to work on it. I did want to just go get it out there before spring break because I know a lot of people like to try to take advantage of not having any other work or classes on projects. I know a lot of people don't want to do anything related to school. That was more so my stance, and I'd rather just crunch it when I come back. But I wanted to have it the option to you all if you all wanted to start on it over spring break. Just please don't procrastinate on it. At least familiar yourself with it in the next couple of weeks and kind of get an idea of where you want to go with it. But just have fun with it and just get used to seeing the CAFRE. And I picked the city of Detroit because obviously I think everyone knows it's been in distress and they've had some issues with their leaders and their mayors and all this stuff. People's been sent to prison and all this stuff from embezzling. So it's a pretty cool city. It sits right on the Detroit River, which sits next to Canada. So it's got some cool aspects. It sits right on the border of our country lines with another country. So it's a unique little city to look at. So that's the main reason of me picking it. So I hope everyone enjoys the project. Like I said, I'll put some extra guidance up, a little framework, but just have fun with it. 5 pages, 12 point, and I'll include all that in there, and I'll go ahead and I'll determine a date when we come back from spring break. I'll kind of marinate on it, but it will be that last week. So that's all I have. Good job with the midterm, everybody. Just remember this assignment here. Do the end of the semester, the date to be determined, and like I said, I'll put the little directions up. But that's it. Just have fun with it. The most that you can. Any questions on anything with the midterm? Anything we've covered? The comprehensive annual financial report for the project. Everything's good. All right. Well, I thank everyone for all their time this first half of the semester. I think everyone's in good shape for the most part. So that's it for now. Great first half of the semester. I enjoyed all the time with everybody. Just stay on track with everything, and everyone enjoy their spring break. And as always, just reach out to me if you have a question with something. So everyone have a good day, good weekend, and a good spring break. And I will see everyone back not next Monday, but the following Monday.